Hello and welcome, my name is Alex and this is Drive Vice. As you might have seen in the last episode of this series that is making my hair go grayer, the engine of my RX-8 has been opened and we've seen in what condition the housing and the rotors and the irons were, to which we've decided to send them off for regrounding, lapping, polishing and get them ready for a rebuild. Except they have not returned. Apparently there has been a major backlog with the company that takes care of the regrounding and the lapping. TPS has been very apologetic and helpful, but yes, the car has been sitting there for 2 months. You might have guessed, yes, now I am a father. And yeah, part of the grey hair comes from that too. I am much more tired than I was before. I have far less time, but I need to take this car back home as soon as possible. And they've told me that something finally should be moving. They should be receiving the parts soon, but yes, time has passed. It's a lovely rainy morning here in the UK. This is the notorious ring road around London and it's always busy, always, whatever time. So I might just as well sit here and enjoy the ride. Today we should be seeing it going back in the engine bay and watch it being cranked. I don't really know what to expect. Let's go and see what Josh has done so far. I've kindly asked for his cooperation in creating some footage and here's what happened. Here we are with the engine reassembled. How's it been?
Yeah, good. It's all back together now. We've had the housings reground, we've had the irons lapped, we've had the rotating assembly balanced.
One rotor was good and one rotor was, and is that still the case? Has anything changed?
We've got a second-hand good replacement rotor in there.
What did the housing look like when it came back?
As close to new as you can get, really. You can't put metal back in. You're never going to get better than buying a brand new iron or a brand new housing.
Yeah. Then you carried on, you put it back together. You told me earlier you changed that. What was it?
Oh, the thermostat housing. Yeah, basically your one, it's really common. They corrode. Your one actually has a small hole in it. We've got loads of second-hand ones. It's pointless taking a risk and putting it back on. So
ready to go. What's the next steps for us?
Wiring loom on, the alternator on, all the auxiliaries around it on. And then once we've done that, we'll get it on the crane, start getting it back in the car. Wiring Rotary, clean oil feed system being fitted.
Oh yeah, we will need that.
Obviously, I still recommend premixing with it, but you've got a separate tank for your clean oil, so you can actually run fully synthetic inside the engine, which is better for the bearings. Yeah. And then you can run a dedicated premix in a tank which will be injected, so you'll no longer take dirty oil from the sump. Hey guys, welcome back.
What's Tom doing?
Basically, he's fitting the Ryan Rotary oil line kit. Did I say Ryan Rotary right? I'm going to have to do that again. I'll force the Rotary revs. I'll laugh at myself off. Now I've thrown myself. Ryan Rotary oil line kit, along with the Ryan Rotary clean oil feed and Stoney Racing hose kit. Remove the old oil lines, all the oil cooler has been drained, get the new oil lines on. They link cooler to cooler, one to the side of the engine and one up to the oil filter pedestal.
What do you think of the radiator? How is it looking?
There's no visual signs of it leaking. Okay. It's something you can change at a later date. Yeah, you can turn it into a full scale, and if you're doing the radiator, it makes sense to do the aircon condenser at the same time. And
a nice exposed coil there. Lovely.
And you've done the main things first. You fixed the chassis, it's in the engine, and then the rest of it around it, you can do as and when. I'm here for the ride.
Fitting the last few bits.
Perm's going on, throttle body, exhaust manifold, a couple of hours away from the first start.
If you were to change career, what would you do?
When I was at school, I wanted to be an accountant. Good paid job, so.
Yeah.
My second choice was mechanics, and didn't do good enough at school, so.
What are the new parts on here?
Brand new spark plugs. This is one of the oil lines. Clean oil field adapter here. A brand new clutch at the back. Genuine XED. The rest are like chocolate and last 10 minutes. The hose kit as well. Second hand replacement sump, just because your one had some holes in it.
Yeah.
Done today. That's the money shot. Who's done? There we go. Oh, there we go.
It's now late in the day and the car is still on the ramp. The guys are working super hard to see if we can crank it today. The engine is now in. It's just a matter of connecting all the pipes and cables and various electronics and hydraulics. Not much left in the day. It's kind of dark outside, but we won't give up. Well, they won't give up. Too much red is too much red.
I mean, I wouldn't have chose blue, but
Blue goes well with red. Now, if I put some other blue something, it might complement it.
should have got a blue hose kit.
No, it was too much. I've never seen one. What is a first starter rebuild gonna look like?
Smoky.
Smoky. I was gonna say, that warned me.
Very, very smoky. There'll be an ignition turnover a couple of times, not actually starting the car. Make sure there's a lot of oil pressure going through, and then start the car as if you would normally. It might sound a little bit lumpy sometimes. It will soon lean itself out very, very quick. The ECUs take a while to learn. So sometimes they can stall, but let it run over, check for leaks.
Ready?
Yeah, mate. Was it already registered on these lines down here?
Yeah. I'll check for fuel leaks now. Ready?
Yep.
a rattling noise when it started. It's just the exhaust bracket. It's not done up, it's rattling.
Right,
That's all
so
it
it
is.
was nothing.
No, no, nothing like that. Yeah.
Nothing obvious.
That was me. You see it leaking there, just come out of that.
Yeah, any leaks coming from the oil lines, the sump, fuel, coolant, all them sort of normal common issues that these suffer with. So once it builds up a pressure, temperature as well, things start to open up, starts to push a lot more through. If I'm honest, it probably would have happened by now. Normally it's quite quick, but sometimes things happen when you turn them off as well. That's why we never ever give a customer a car back literally straight after a build. Yeah. When you come back and we would then do the service and remove the limiter and stuff like that, we would then say, right, now start building it up. So it's been stuck at 5,500 for 1,000 miles. Then start to say take it to 750 and stuff like that, and build it up over a few sort of 100 miles. You're letting it bed in a lot more, because this will not be bedded in for the best part of 4,000 miles.
Oh wow.
Longevity after that, service it every 3,000 miles or every 6 months. Why chuck the money away by ruining it?
There's still nut and bolt check stuff to do.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Wow, well done. Exciting stuff. Bit like, don't show too much enthusiasm.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah,
I was waiting for you to say something else. You just went blank. I thought, oh, this is getting awkward.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So we still like a full nut and bolt check. Obviously get the wheels on, check tyre pressures, talk all the wheels. We'll do a mini map on it.
What's the mini map?
So we're going to raise the automatic fuel pump separate, the fan temperature's coming on sooner, put the rev limit on it.
So you can't blow it up.
Yeah. It's called a mini map, but it's not performance, more safety.
No,
thing.
it's more safety, yeah.
Yeah, we raised the idle from stock about 800 to about 950. To
Oh nice,
1,000.
that's good.
So there's a bit of oil pressure there at idle.
Well, thank you guys. Nice one, Reese, nice one, Josh. And I shall see you when you're ready. Very, very soon. That is it. We are left to go home without a rotary. But when we're back, I'm gonna drive it off.
Fuck it already. It was in my head, don't laugh, don't laugh. Don't.
Were there any leaks the morning after?
No leaks, no leaks.
Yay!
Double check all that, tied up under the bay, clean the plastics, give the engine bay a clean, put the map and stuff on it as well.
So now it's limited.
It's limited to 5,000.
So your test drive will be limited to 5,000.
Test drive will be limited, yeah.
Then what's happening next? Take it
Yeah,
in for a
take it
spin.
out for a test
Can we
drive.
come with?
Yeah, of course you can.
So you do these every time at the end of a rebuild.
28 miles.
The sound hasn't changed as much as I thought it would have changed.
Still stock quartz exhaust, still the same.
True. Feels different.
I'm only just touching the throttle.
Can you tell the engine is behaving correctly?
Yeah, it feels nice and smooth. Obviously the clutch, it's brand new clutch as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
That's
of course.
got a bed in.
Am I okay driving it normally? in this 1,000 miles, or is there any advice in terms of how I should use it?
Don't go on the motorway and sit at 70 mile an hour for 1,000 miles.
Okay, you want the revs to
Yeah,
be
you want
used.
the revs, different RPM loads, sort of stuff like that. You've got the rev limit there.
Yeah.
You're not going to need to go out and full throttle, and don't worry too much about the engine and what's going to happen if you rev it or don't rev it. Just remember you've only got half your rev, so if you pull out on a roundabout or a junction,
not to get stuck.
just remember you've only got
Where is it? 5.5?
5,000.
5,000,
Yeah.
okay. Can you choose at what revs it cuts out?
I could set 2,000 if you want.
Oh no, please don't. But it's interesting that you can.
I could set the rev limit to 100,000 RPM. It'll blow
Right,
up long
right.
before it gets there. But stock cold start limiter is 5,500 RPM, but you never really notice it because it's set to go off at 20 degrees. It's on a warm day.
Oh, it turns
it's
off immediately?
Yeah, so
Well,
now
I've
it's
never
set at 65 degrees water temp. It will turn the limiter off. Obviously,
Oh, really?
if you hear your car making a fart noise, then you know you've hit the limiter.
Is a limiter. What's the limiter usually factory?
9,000 on a 231.
9,000.
9,000, yeah. It looks like it goes to 9.5 because the
I
rev
thought it
limit
was
goes-
9.5.
No, it's 9,000.
9,000. The 192,
7,500. They haven't got hardened gears, so basically they can just
that could break.
smash themselves to bits,
Right.
basically. So I started off like when I was young, like sort of backstreet garages on sort of normal stuff, and when I left college, I actually worked for Euro Car Parts, to a Rotary garage back then. Ended up working there and
You've always been on Rotary, wow.
started off cleaning them, but making teas.
Not many people get to be on a Rotary on that much.
Yeah, it's not sort of car that rolls into a quick fit, for example, or something
No.
like that. I think the nice thing now is like a lot of RXL owners that are left still owning them are enthusiasts,
Genuine, passionate.
Yeah.
The third owner, before I got it, kept it for a couple of months, and he just got it because it was red and flashy to drive around London.
It's basically a Ferrari.
Yeah, well,
It's red, you're Italian.
it's red, I'm Italian, therefore
Ferrari.
it's
Done.
a Ferrari. Yeah, it drinks more than a Ferrari.
It was close. If you squint
Yeah, if
from
you
a
squint
distance.
really hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Frozen pub.
Pub.
I mean, I'm up for it. Beautiful. Yeah, the noise that it used to make, that funny noise,
Bearing.
the bearing inside
Yeah.
the funny rotor.
Yeah, was it the front or I can't remember if it was front or rear, but the bearing was
It
completely-
was rear. The rear rotor that moved.
do a transition to what it was.
Like, shouldn't have gone off center and,
it would
touched
have been
the
completely
walls.
out of balance. Yeah, it did.
But the
I can't
housing
remember.
wasn't damaged. The bearing
No, it
was
took fine.
shifted, what, half a centimeter out of where it's supposed to be. I would have
Yeah.
thought that was enough.
Oh, it would have
lose
been. It would have been
a bit of-
inside. It'd have been horrible inside.
My God, could have gone terribly.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the boring bit when nothing goes wrong.
How many miles will I do with this?
Another 114.
Yeah, it'll be the
Month,
rust.
so.
Get into it again before the engine, won't it?
Yeah. They go back to Big Ben.
Yeah, go back to Big Ben. Oh no.
I think you say two words when you pull up. One with F.
Yeah.
Second word O.
Nice. So, any comments?
Drives nice.
Drives nice. Everything feels good. Everything sounds good.
Yeah, no, it all feels good.
Well, look at
Doing
you.
as it should.
28 miles exact.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Now we've done test drive, we'll let it cool down. We'll settle, double check fluids. Just make sure there's no leaks, and then take Roy home.
Wow, that sounded so profound. Well, it felt like adoption. You can now go. It's yours.
Live weekly visits for the first month. And cars have feelings.
Yeah, I suppose. Don't tell my wife.
If she's watching, all this work was only £2.50, including Big Ben.
Including Big Ben.
Sounds like you've got VTEC.
Oh, that was good. That was excellent. Hot start. Oh, yes. Well done, Josh.
There you go, just pimped your ride.
So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying.
And that's it. Roy is now ready. And now the engine, the heart is back into it and it sounds perfect. I'm just gonna go home and enjoy it. I'm gonna have to do about 1,000 miles under 5,000 RPM, protect it a bit while it beds in. Apexes can really get on with the new shape and surface of the housing. And then we're back. Then we're back to see what kind of haircut Josh will have next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let people know about these videos because it's a series that is filling us with passion, and so many of you are leaving great comments, and we want to continue with that. And now I'm taking Roy home. See you guys soon. Wrong door. Flipping heck. And I lived in this country for long enough. I was genuinely getting in. I'm happy. The car feels different. I don't know if it's because I haven't driven it in a few months, but it feels like I just stepped into a brand new car. What a brilliant feeling. Welcome back, Roy. Welcome back. We're driving on silk. Did I say I'm happy? I wish I could have all of you back here for this first ride. And I'm limited to 5,000 revs, and it's still fantastic.